Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Valentine's Day update guide where I'm going to just make things a lot easier for you guys regarding the Valentine's Day update. Of course, the biggest problem for most of you are the hand abrasions that is causing a lot of people frustrations, especially on very, very difficult servers like the meat grinder. And then, of course, the fuel prices aren't that bad, but I mean, server admins have got control over how much gas you use when driving and gas prices. Okay, so you guys can always discuss that with server owners. But the biggest thing at the moment is the updates with TNTs. Um, for now, I'm not 100% sure where you find TNTs. I did a few cargo drops. It's not too easy to find TNT in cargo drops. I did a few kill boxes. It's not too easy to find TNT in kill boxes. Luckily, I have tested official server settings. You can't buy grenades at the traders at the moment, which is a big thing because grenades do a heck of a lot of damage. TNTs also do a lot of damage, but after a lot of testing, I am happy with most of the update. It is a shock to the system. There's a lot of things that you can be worried about, but it's not as bad as everyone initially thought. Do I still think that they're going to nerve the hand abrasions a bit? Probably, but I do see a reason for them to not do it. Okay, since if you figure things out and you learn how it works, then it's not that bad. But the first thing that I want to get to is the new dirt bikes. Okay, I've driven and tested the dirt bikes. They sound really, really nice, immersive, realistic, and the handling is really, really nice. And at the moment, the vehicle damage is still off, so you can drive like a lunatic much more with a dirt bike than you could with a Leica. And there's just a few extra things regarding this. Okay, you still need a vehicle repair kit, you still need medium engineering, you still need a car jack, okay, to put a wheel on. But when we go to starting the vehicle, like I say, the handling is very, very nice, but you have got an extra option at the moment. Instead of just pressing F to get off the vehicle and switching it off, you can now, if you want to, press Shift and F at the same time, Shift F, when you get off the vehicle, and it won't switch off the engine. Okay, so it's a very nice way to just make a quick stop and make a quick getaway. So Shift F, there we see our bike is still running, and now if we want to get on and get out of here, it's much faster. Okay, much faster. Okay, and then we can of course just press F to switch the engine off. Handling is good. I'm very happy. Can't wait for the new 4x4 that's coming and the new ATV version that's coming. So yeah, first of all, dirt bike, very, very happy with that. Secondly, the TNT is very strong, but like I say, not too easy to find. And I just did a few quick tests here. So the grenades for me at the moment are a bit broken. Yes, you can't buy them, which is a big thing because if they didn't remove the ability to buy grenades, I think servers would have been empty within 2 or 3 days. If I look at what very large clans with very big bank balances could have done to a server. So yeah, grenades. What I basically did is I put down the foundations work the same as the walls. So whether you've got a tweak foundation or a concrete foundation, works exactly the same as walls. Okay. So all I did is I put down a tweak wall, a wood wall, metal wall, and then I skipped the brick and went straight to the maximum protection. So a grenade that you attach to the wall, if you guys don't know how to do that, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, you just take the grenade, Take the grenade in your hands and you attach it to the wall, okay, and then you can pull the pin. Okay, that's how you do it. And at the moment, throwing things at walls or placing C4 on the ground is completely not worth it. It's not the way to raid at the moment. Placing your explosives on components is the way to go, except for claymores. They still do a bit of damage. But in any case, grenade removes a tweaked wall immediately. It does almost a third, okay, damage to a wooden wall. Does much less damage to a metal wall. And then if we look at the best wall, okay, it does even less damage. But I mean, with clans that can do cargo drops a lot, they can gather quite a few grenades. So I feel the only thing that I'm not happy with is grenades. But I mean, they countered it by the fact that we can't buy grenades. But in any case, these three examples here, I just don't have brick walls. But the big thing for me is you can clearly see there's a major difference between upgrading your walls. Okay, so twig is just not worth it. Wood is not too bad. We'll take at least 3 or more. So it's 175 plus 50 roughly is 225. Yeah, it will take at least 4 grenades to destroy a wooden wall. And it will take at least 5 to 6 grenades to destroy metal. And then, of course, it's going to take a lot to destroy concrete. So upgrading your base parts definitely has a purpose at the moment, which I will show you now, because C4s don't destroy anything that you attach them to anymore. Okay, so that's the grenade test. The TNT test, 1 TNT destroys twig and wood, and then you need 2 of them to destroy metal. And if we look at this, that is 300, 600, 675 divided by 2, 3. It's about 4. You need 4 TNTs to go through concrete. Okay, so of course, TNTs is the strongest at the moment. Pipe bombs, you need at least 3. Okay, 3 or more pipe bombs for a twig wall. You need quite a lot more pipe bombs for a wooden wall, and you need a lot more with a metal wall, and then you need a poop ton with a concrete wall. Okay, so upgrading your walls has a major function at the moment. So you can see there, that's the pipe bomb test, the TNT test, and the grenade test. We'll leave this for later. And then the C4s don't destroy everything immediately anymore. Okay, so the twig wall disappeared, the metal wall disappeared. For the brick, looks like brick is the in thing at the moment, because for brick you need 2 C4s. And for concrete, if we have to look at the damage output, that's 1,300, 1,100, 1,125. Okay, so you need 2 C4s and a little bit more, like a grenade or a pipe bomb, or you can finish this off with a pipe bomb. But I mean, here you're going to have to use 2 C4s now to destroy a concrete wall, and you're going to need 2 or other, pipe bombs or something to destroy a brick wall. So brick walls are very nice at the moment. You can see the C4 destroys the metal with 1 shot. So bricks are definitely good at the moment. And like I said, I upgraded a foundation to concrete, placed the C4 at the bottom, and it basically did the same damage as it would do to a concrete wall. And then when we look down here, the outer walls are still the best way to protect your base, because concrete walls, modular concrete walls, have 2,300 HP, but a concrete outer wall has 2,450 HP. Okay, so this is what's left after 2 C4s. Yes, you still have a bit left with the modular concrete wall, But again, there's two ways to look at it. A person will be able to destroy a 5-meter piece with a certain amount of C4s, where when you go to the modular base building, it's not such a big piece that he can destroy, okay? So yes, the outer walls are stronger, but a lot more of it can be removed with the same amount of C4, okay? So what we're going to do now is just set the weather here to 0. There we go. And now the biggest thing is hand abrasions. Okay, so I've tested the hand abrasions. There's only 3 gloves that counters hand abrasions at the moment. It is the tactical gloves, the construction gloves, and rubber gloves, thick rubber gloves, not the medical gloves, thick rubber gloves. The reason that some people don't think even tactical or construction gloves helps you is because once you go to C2, you have to heal it, okay? You have to heal the injury. So you can safely play around with C1 because it's going to heal itself. So if you push your hand abrasions to the top of C1, it's fine. You just need to take a break at some point so that it can heal itself. But once you go to C2, you are going to need to add bandages to it, and you can't really do any work because if you chop down a tree with an axe, you will see that when you have a hand abrasion, if you apply bandages, it gives you, if you hover over the hand abrasion right here, if you hover over it, you'll see it says bandage protection. Now, if you chop down one tree with an axe, because the axe handle isn't that bad on your hands, it's going to remove 25% of the bandage protection. But if you cut down a bush with a stone knife, which is a lot more harsh on your hands, it's going to take away like 37%. Okay, of the bandage protection. So it definitely depends on what you're using to chop down trees or bushes or craft with and things like that. But for difficult servers, like I always keep the meat grinder in mind, for difficult servers, there's certain puppets that you can get to quite quickly. So if we just spawn in a puppet here quickly, military and police puppets are definitely the ones to go for. Okay, and police puppets you can get in a town, so it's not that difficult to get to a police puppet. Police armored, okay? These you get in towns quite regularly. So if we spawn this guy, you will see that he has gloves on his hands and he's got a stab-proof vest. Okay, so if we kill him with our construction axe here, okay, ladies and gentlemen, just had a server restart, and we just had a hot fix on the update. Okay, so just to give you a quick thing on the hot fix regarding hand abrasions, they changed the hand abrasion. So hand abrasion gain time slowed down by 10 times for rowing boats and pushing wheelbarrows. Okay, so your hand abrasion speed of getting worse is slowed down 10 times when you row a boat or when you're pushing a wheelbarrow. And then the second thing about hand abrasions is hand abrasions gain disabled for crafting, uncrafting, and search options. So you won't get hand abrasions now from crafting, uncrafting, and search actions. The crafting and uncrafting, maybe that wasn't necessary, but the search actions was definitely necessary. You can't, it's very difficult to let your hands bleed because of searching items. But crafting and uncrafting items, I can see how that can be pressure on your hands. But in any case, most of you will be happy about that. And then the last thing is hand abrasions gain now takes into account the surface that you're crawling on. So, of course, it will depend on what you're crawling on, whether it's ground or grass or snow or tar or gravel. That will take into effect, okay, your hand abrasions. But to get the same things still apply. So when we spawn in a police puppet, an armored police puppet, these are very great overall, okay? Because if you can look here, a police puppet is wearing tactical gloves. But more importantly, he's wearing a stab-proof vest, and more importantly, he's wearing a helmet. Okay, so a police puppet can give you a lot of advantages in game. For the mere fact that he's giving you military pants, if you repair that with a sewing kit, you've got a lot more inventory space. He's giving you a stab-proof vest that can protect you immediately against players and puppets, and you can take a toolbox and repair the stab-proof vest very easily. And a stab-proof vest from a puppet or a tactical vest from an armored puppet gives you the same protection as a new stab-proof vest or a new tactical vest, okay? And then it gives you the helmet, okay? This helmet doesn't really protect you that much. It's better to kill the big armored puppet so that he can give you a helmet and rather repair that helmet. So I don't really like repairing a stab proof. I rather want to repair the tactical armor and the helmet that I get from the armored military puppet, because that is just as good as a brand new military helmet and a brand new tactical vest, which is the best protection that you can get in the game if you don't include the K6 special helmet. And again, a tactical jacket that you can repair with the sewing kit, and combat boots, which you can repair with the sewing kit, and a balaclava, which will help you in the cold. Okay, so a police puppet has got a lot, a lot that can help you. And even before the update, okay, if you wear this, the broken one, you won't get hand abrasions. Okay, so you can repair this to 50% and you won't get hand abrasions. This is the best glove to wear at the moment, because you have to find or probably buy construction gloves, but you can get tactical gloves very, very easily. So this is the glove to be wearing most of the time. And then you can get it from a military puppet as well, like the military police. There you can see, okay? Again, he's got gloves on, which is very, very important. So there you can see, he's got the tactical gloves, okay? He's wearing the tactical gloves. And then, if you want to, sometimes he'll give you the backpack, but he's not as good as the police puppet. The police puppet always gives you all his resources, which is really, really great for starting out. But again, this puppet has got a chance to give you the tactical gloves. And then, of course, the best puppet in Scum at the moment is this one. Because this guy has got a military helmet on, he's got a tactical vest on, and he's got the tactical gloves. Okay? Very, very important. He's got the tactical gloves on. He's got the tactical vest, and he's got a military helmet, which can help you a heck of a lot. So there's the tactical vest, and because I've got a toolbox on me, I can just repair the tactical vest, but be aware you do need basic engineering to be able to do this. Now, this vest is just as good as any vest, and if we just go insane here, if we search them, we should get what we want. So there's a tactical jacket, which you can repair with the sewing kit for a lot more inventory space. And it gives you a lot of cold protection. Again, a tactical vest, and you can get like ammo clips. And then the other one, okay, again, ammo clip. You can get the helmet if you keep searching them, and you can get the tactical gloves if you keep searching them, okay? But again, if you're looking for a quick fix, definitely go for the police puppet, because the police puppet He's the only puppet that never disappoints you with what he's got or what you can find from him. Just going to take him here on his own. Every time you search this guy, he gives you most of his equipment. Okay, most of it. The tactical gloves, the vest, the shoes, the military pants, the tactical jacket, the balaclava. Okay, and then later on you can focus on those puppets and rely on luck. But these are the best puppets in the game to give you those tactical gloves to protect you from hand abrasions. So that's about it for now, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Remember, it's a survival game. Whatever challenges us, we have to figure it out and get over it. Yes, there were things to complain about, but I mean, there were ways to solve it, and of course, they always nerve it afterwards. But let's not jump onto our horse immediately and charge the devs when we're not happy with something. Let's put the onus on ourselves to try and figure out these things, and then after, careful consideration, then we can make a judgment call. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click the like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Cheers. Sorry, one more thing that I forgot about. Yes, they gave us a bunch of nice women's shoes, okay, but I like to focus on the survival aspect of the game. So ladies, well done with your nice shoes that you've got. The other thing that I forgot about is your base expansion kit, level 1 and level 2, that you can get at the traders. And yeah, all you do is you come to your flag. Like you can see on my server, the max is 300 parts. You can go there and you expand it by 25. Now you've got 325 parts and you can expand it by 50. Okay, and that's it. You can't expand it. Expanded elements. It says 100 there. Interesting. The patch notes say you can't expand it more than 75. Maybe it's my server settings. I'm not sure. But if we go to the level 1 again, we take the level 1. Okay, maybe it's just my servers, but I mean at the bottom it tells you what the max expansion is. Okay, on my servers it's 100. So yeah, guys, you can use that to expand your base. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers.